Sunday Night Football in week number 7, fellas. The Falcons, I think they've played more primetime games this year than maybe the last decade. And here they are again. It looks sweeter now that they're at 3-2, their second Sunday night game of the year. And remember, they won that first one in Minnesota on the road. Impressive performance to get that. Now they're at the 49ers with all these injuries, who sit at 4-2 despite that. Rodney, opening thought on this game. How do you see it?
Yeah, I would expect Bijan Robinson to touch the ball 25 times. No Fred Warner, and he's their best player on the team. And then, who's going to be that leader on the defense? No Bosa, no Dre Greenlaw, no Talanoa Hufanga. They lost a ton of players on that defense, and losing Fred Warner is huge. I expect the Falcons to come out and be able to move the ball, score points against their defense. I look at their defense. It's a solid defense, but I don't know too many guys up front in their front four, Coach, which is something that it's always been a strength of the 49ers, their front four.
That was what I had written down here. Battle of the running games. Who can stop the other team? Can the 49ers stop Bijan without Warner and Greenlaw and that crew? Robert Saleh being there, he'll come up with a plan, but still, that's going to be tough. And on the other side of the ball, I know Kyle Shanahan looked at that Buffalo game and saw all the pressure that was on Josh Allen and the mistakes they forced him into. He's not going to let the game go like that. He is going to run the football at those guys and keep them honest, not let those rushers pin their ears back. So can Atlanta stop Christian McCaffrey running the ball? I think the running back that has the best night is going to win the ball game.
Yeah, you look at the Falcons defensively, too. They don't have to worry about chasing a Josh Allen, a mobile quarterback. They're dealing with Matt Jones, so maybe that draws their attention a little bit more on the run since they don't have to worry about a scrambling quarterback. That makes a difference, too.
Well, I know Kyle Shanahan and Cris, their offensive line coach with me in Tampa and Indy. And I know they looked at that game and they saw Dalvin Cook average 5.1 yards a carry running the ball for Buffalo, but not get the ball but 10 or 12 times. That's not going to happen. If Christian McCaffrey is averaging 5 yards a carry, he's going to get the ball Sunday night.
Hey, Coach, and I agree with you totally. And really the vulnerable spot for the Falcons is when you run downhill, run straight at them. Just run straight at them. Yep. Because this is one of the fastest teams that I've seen Atlanta have on the defensive side of the ball. So they want to go horizontal. They want to go sideline to sideline. They struggle when you run the ball straight at them. And that's what I expect Kyle Shanahan to do.
And Bobby Turner, longtime running back coach at San Francisco, he's been there with all of those guys, and he was in Denver with Kyle's dad. And his philosophy is you get one cut. You see a hole, you get one. There's no this or that, Judah. One cut and go, and that's what we're going to see on Sunday night from McCaffrey.
You're talking about that's Terrell Davis in Denver.
Yeah,
that's Terrell Davis, the one cut.
Yep.
Downhill, one cut. Can you tackle us? And it's all of a sudden it's 5 yards, it's 6 yards, it's 7 yards, and they just wear you down. And that's what Kyle does such a good job of, Coach, creating these creative run scheme gaps and things like that. And that's what I expect from him on Sunday night.
Yeah. So which team is going to be able to stop the run? Yep.
I like it. Good old-fashioned game of who should be the favorite. Who should be the favorite to win this game, and by how many points do you think they're better than the other team? Rodney, go ahead. Who should be the favorite to win?
The favorites should be the 49ers. They're at home. It's always a tough trip for Atlanta to go from where we're at down south all the way to the West Coast. That's just a tough trip. And this team is actually, I think this could be a bad matchup for the Falcons simply because of all the scheme runs and all the downhill running, if he stays disciplined and if George Kittle is able to play, Coach.
Well, Kittle is supposed to be back. He's practicing. Yeah. We'll see how that goes. I picked against Atlanta last time we had him at Minnesota. I thought that was going to be a tough deal. I'm looking at everything the same way. Okay, you played on Monday night, short week. You got a West Coast trip. All of those things factor against you. But I still, Bijan Robinson against a depleted defense without Fred Warner. I think Raheem is going to pound that ball, and I think it's going to be a tight game, but I don't know who's going to.
You don't want to say it right now.
So, Coach, who would be the favorite? Would you say San Francisco slightly, or would you say Atlanta?
I think San Francisco slight favorite at home. Atlanta coming off a short week and having to travel. That's a problem.
Yeah, absolutely.
Survey says San Francisco by 2.
By 2.
Yeah,
There you go.
That sounds right. That sounds right.
It is, but almost that's entering the sort of pick'em territory as you have a home team that normally gets even a little more cushion than that. We'll track it as the week goes along. And then we got a nice long flight to continue to track it as we all head out to San Francisco. Gentlemen, I cannot wait. Week number 7 of Sunday Night Football.
It's going to be a good one.
Home of Super Bowl 60, our first look at it this year. Can't wait to see you guys out there. FNIA podcast. We are out.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.